Well, good morning from Muskoka. Today, I'm going to try something that I've never done before. Yesterday, I went hiking with my friend Eileen, and her and her husband Dan were kind enough to loan me all of this stuff to try to make some maple syrup. We have a bunch of trees here on the property where I live at, and they are right now starting to leak maple syrup. So basically what I've been told, and I'm new at this, so I'm probably going to make some mistakes, but this is going to be my first shot at it. These are the spigots that go into the tree. I am told that they go like this, and they go on an angle upward. And then from that, the bucket hangs, which goes right there. And then there's lids to go on the bucket as well. And you just weave that through this part. So I've got some drill bits here that should accommodate this size of a hole. And I'm going to go find some trees, and I'm going to drill a hole in them and put the spigots in and set up the buckets and see if over the next little bit I can figure out how to make some maple syrup. Should be a fun project. So as you can see by the dark splotches on the driveway, it's all maple syrup that's been leaking from the trees. Spigot fits in there. Alright, I got my little spigot in the hole. I don't know if it's gonna stay there. I'm gonna go get the bucket and see what happens. Okay, so, oh, it gets stuck in there from the syrup. It was sliding out and I thought, oh, it's not gonna stay. The hole's too big, but maybe it will. Okay, so I've got the spigot and I have to pull this pin out of here. And put it through here. You can see that, but there's a hole there, and that's going to go right through there. So put that through there. Just have to make sure this is the top. I don't think there's a difference, but this looks like the top. So this is going to sit under here. Stick the pin through there. Think. Alright, there we go, I see it. There. Not sure if there's a rhyme or reason to this, but push it through. Okay. And then I'm going to hang the bucket on there. There's the bucket. Tree. Probably doing this all backwards, but like I said, it's my first try, so. Alright. Let's go down there. See if it stays. Okay. I'm really surprised. Can you tell my face? think it's gonna work. I thought it was gonna fall out, but I drilled the hole and I thought it was too big, and I went to go find a smaller drill bit, and I left the spigot in the tree, and when I came back it was really hard to pull it out. I guess the maple sap or whatever made it sticky and it stuck, so I guess it's good. Yay, first one done. Okay, number 2. I'm pretty sure it's a maple tree. Yeah, there's maple leaves down here. Okay. Nice flat spot. That was a little easier than the first one. Okay. Let's see if I can do this while it's on the tree. They stay in. Nothing in there yet. It's cute. So I wasn't quite sure that I was doing it right. Eileen's husband Dan said to put it on an upward angle, but I was putting it on too much of an angle. I can see now by the picture. I guess I should have just opened this lovely pamphlet up that they gave me, and then I could have done it right the first time. So hopefully those two will stay in, and the next one I'm not going to do on as much of an angle, and hopefully that will be much better. So I'm not too good on my tree identification. Be a good time for Kevin Callan to be here because he knows his trees real well. I think this is a maple tree. I found some maple keys in the bark. There's maple leaves on the ground by it. It's just the bark is a little different than the other ones that I did, but hopefully it's a maple tree. I guess I'll find out if nothing comes out of it. I don't know. As long as it holds it on, right? Okay, Mr. Bucket, make sure you're empty. Up you go. That's number 4. Yeah. Okay, I just have one more. Guess I shouldn't keep the buckets underneath while I'm drilling because it's full of sawdust. There we go. Okay. Gotta go find one more tree. I guess I got snow all over this. Sorry, guys. Spiles should be tapped gently into the tree. If the spiles are tapped with too much force, they can split the bark, cause sap leakage, and injure the tree. Oh, I'm actually supposed to tap them in with a hammer, I guess. Well, that's it. Okay, I'll have to go find one more tree, and we're all done for today. It's kind of exciting. Maple leaves down here. Give it a try. It's a nice spot right there. Oops. have is actually a metal one. It's not plastic. So I'll get that in there. Oh! It's definitely a maple tree. Yay! I'm a little bit unsure about that one. I think it's okay. Alright, Mr. Lid and Mr. Bucket. Give me some maple syrup for my pancakes. Thank you. Well, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna leave these here, I guess, and it's supposed to warm up this week, so hopefully the maple syrup sap, I guess it's like water when it comes out, they told me. Hopefully that'll run, and I'll check back on these in a little while. Well, it's the day after. Tap the trees. This bucket has got a bunch of water in it. Maple water. Awesome. That's so cool. Alright, so I had to relocate two of the buckets. This one, the hole was too big. It wasn't dripping in the bucket, but now it is. I took this one from the back because there was nothing, and now you see it's dripping. And then I moved this one from the back as well because it was dry as a bone, and it's just starting to drip now. Well, it's been quite warm the last few days. I tapped the trees on Sunday. Woo! So the snow is melting and I'm falling through. Sorry. Tapped the trees on Sunday, and today is now Wednesday. So just emptied the two buckets out front. They were about 2/3 full, and oh wow, look at this one, almost to the rim. Shit! So I just lost an entire bucket full. I'm so mad. I'm not gonna check this with my phone. I'm sorry, I don't want to waste it. The tap came out with the bucket and it all fell, so I'm gonna hold on to the bucket for this one. Water. Yeah. Well, it's a little chilly out today. Came to check the bucket, and it's frozen. I guess I'll just take the whole bucket in. Oh dear. I guess I don't have to worry about the bucket falling over since it's frozen solid. Well, here's my maple sap stash so far. This jug is full up to here, so it's almost full. These 3 buckets are full. That bucket is full. This pot is full. And those 3 jugs back there are full. So Saturday, I am going to do my boil and see what happens. I'm so excited. All right, well, there is all the maple sap that I have collected. I'm kind of proud of myself. It actually turned out to be quite a bit. And I'm gonna get started now on doing the boil.